much really of not a lot I want to be doing with this colour, so once I've finished what I'm doing with it, we can come back and we can get on to the next colour. Anything else that needs doing? Let's see, let's do that. That, and that's about it really. There we go, so that's the silver coloured paintwork done. Now we'll go into the other one, which is getting a damned good shake, because this is one that we did get sent through from the Army Painter. This one from the set, and this is Evil Chrome. We're doing quite a bit with this colour, but it's only little pieces that we're doing, but we are doing quite a bit with it. So I'll take that little bit there. I will start by doing the bits here. We have a couple of bits on the weapon. I'll do this bit as well. Any more we can do? Yeah, let's do that part there. And this bit, try and get the same area done on both sides. It's going to be a little difficult in some ways to get it done, but I have to try our best to do it. There we go. And now this piece, and this bit we did with this colour on the others, so obviously we'll do it again, not changing every little bit that we did because it's a different type of troop. We're just going through and changing little pieces here and there. Again, it's a little awkward getting into some areas. There we go, but we'll do our best to get where we can. So that's that done, that's that done. I'm also going to go around this part here. As I said, there's not much that we're going to be painting with this, but there are a lot of little areas. And it's these little areas that, you know, make all the difference. I think that is it for what we're doing on that one. I don't see any more we can do. Somehow there's a hair that's gone in there. I don't know how, but what we can do this part here. Is the one on that side as well? Yes, there is. There we go. And yeah, I think that's it. Just all I have to do is find my tweezers and get rid of that hair. I think it was when I was spraying. There must have been a hair in my spray booth and it's fallen over and got caught. on here somehow. So that's that done, that's that done. I think that's all we're going to do for there. Okay, so we'll put you to one side, we can get on to the rest of these minis. And there's going to be the little areas that we're going to be doing. And as I say, once we get back, or once I've done it all, we'll come back and we can continue with different parts of this model, of these models rather. There we are. And I think that is it for that. Now, I also said that I've missed a couple of places with... Oh, hang on a second, I just realised that there is somewhere else I need to go. Here. We have these like metal plates acting as stitches for this broken skin. Well, let's see if there's any others have this issue. Nope. Yep. The other big one. And we just... There we go. Right. Hardened leather. There we go. And the next colour I'm going to be using is going to be more of a proper paint rather than one of these speed paints. And there are just a few areas that just need a little bit of darkening up. I don't think there's anywhere else. I think that's it for that. So, as I said, there's a few areas that need darkening up, and for that we're going to be using, when I can find it, matte black. Okay, so there's not much of this that's going to be used. I'm just going to do this part here. There we go. There's that. I'm also going to do it on this cylindrical piece here on the weapon. There we go. That will do nicely. Like I said, there's not many areas I want to use this on. For the majority of it, it's fairly okay what's been done with it, but I do want to go over here. I could have left that bit that I mistakenly went over because I'm going over with a darker colour, but with it being a metallic paint I didn't want anything to affect that. And I'm just going to go over the top of this canister and the bottom of this canister as well. There we are. Just a little bit, and I think that's all we're going to be doing for that. Go on to the next one. There we go. That will do, I think. I'm quite happy we've got what we've done there. So I'm going to have to go and get me food while it's warm, and when I come back we'll do some finishing touches. We've got some highlighting to do on this carapace, so join me in a few moments. Right, we're back. Giving these a chance to dry now, and looking really good. Quite impressed with the way they do look. So let's get cracking then, shall we? Onwards and upwards. So I want to first off highlight some of these areas on the carapace. I'm going into Necromancer Cloak. We don't want anything really bright for the highlights on this one. We're looking for just a fine shift of tone. So what we'll do is we'll run from the creases backwards, so the creases and the recesses are more darker than the rest of it. Now there are areas where we don't need to do any of this, and the areas down here are part of that. And we'll do exactly the same on this side as well. And we don't forget the edges. And once again we will go into these and that's that, and there we are. That is about all we need to do for this stage. So when we finish the others, we'll go on to the next step. And this is about the last bit that we're going to be doing. It's a very subtle colour difference. But it's there. So the next thing we're going to be doing is adding a little bit of a very pale grey into that to make it look just that little bit paler. Obviously, we're not going overboard with this. Stone Golem is what we're going to be using. And as I say, it's just a case of mixing some of the darker colour in with this. And possibly adding a little bit of blue in there as well. Blue is a very good colour to use for what you call it, highlighting black. If you're trying to just do like a predominantly monochrome kind of thing, then yeah, greys will work well. But if you're doing a colour, if you're doing a colour thing, then a little bit of blue works wonders. Here we go. I may need to put some more. Bear with me. Let's have a look what this is like first. There we go. I'm sneezing all over the place at the moment, so bear with me. Oh, I do apologise for this. Just put a few little marks here and there, just to make it look as though light is hitting in some spaces. As you can see as well, I'm not using, I'm not trying to make it rather look as though it's a flat coverage. I'm using little lines. There we go. And that's that. Yeah. So we will carry on doing these. We've got 3 more to do, as you know. And then once we've done them, we can get back onto finishing stuff. Okay, so we are there now with the showing that. I'm leaving this here as is because it's already kind of highlighted enough with the speed paint that the light is not going to get at it too well, so you're not going to see much of it. And that, I think, is almost... Oh, I just noticed something. Going back to the hardened leather, I keep seeing things that I thought I'd done and hadn't. So again, we're going back to the hardened leather. Speed paints. Little spot of that. Goes there like so. And I'll make sure that that's got a good coverage as well. There we are. Let's make sure that I've not missed any more with this. Nope, that looks okay. This one now. Looks fine. Now this one Just need to go over there. I have done it, it just hadn't wasn't showing up, hadn't got very good coverage. So yeah, that will do for that, and just make sure that's covered there. Yep, I think we are done there. Now what we're going to do is something a little bit different.